Hello world, this is What's Up 2090, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can protect your computer against being physically broken into from people who might physically get their hands on your computer and try to get the data off it. Well, we're going to go over some ways that we can make that a little more difficult. Now, for the steps, what we're going to do is we're going to block them from, first thing we're going to do is we're going to block them from physically booting your computer from a USB flash drive or a alternate device. This is a good feature as this is a good thing to do. People physically getting into your computer from using a USB flash drive to boot your computer and bypass your login password. So what we're going to do first is exactly how to do this depends on which computer model you have, but you're going to want to boot into your BIOS. And how to do that exactly, it depends on exactly which computer you have, but basically what you want to do is turn your computer off, turn it back on again, and then right before the startup logo appears, press the correct key combination for your specific machine. Fortunately, without knowing what machine you have, I can't tell you what that key combination is, but it shouldn't be hard to find. Then what you're going to want to do is go into your information and make sure secure boot is enabled. What this will do is the computer will then verify on the hardware level that the hard drive that's booting up is the hard drive that's indeed physically secured to the machine and not a USB flash drive. So, this will stop them from force booting your computer. Sorry, I am kind of mumbling a lot. And then what we're also going to want to do is set a BIOS password. Go to security and administrator password, and you're going to want to set this. And then what this will do is this will stop them from changing the hardware password on your computer. And what this password will do, once you set it, is it will stop them from being able to change the hardware settings on your computer at all, which does give an extra label of security from them, being able to force boot your computer. Set the administrator password, and then from there on out, you'll have to type that password you set in every time you want to change the system settings. It is very, very important you don't lose that password, because the only way to reset that password if you do lose it is to have your computer's manufacturer physically come to your house and reset it for you, or you have to send your computer into them. And well, you don't want to have to do that, obviously. So that's about it for this step. Now up next, what we're going to do is disk encryption. I'm going to switch over to my recording on my computer real quick to show you what to do next. Alright, now what you're going to want to do next is turn on disk encryption. Each OS, Windows, Mac OS, and Chrome OS has their own disk encryption program made by the companies. I believe Linux has one as well, but I could be wrong as I'm not certain on that. The one Windows has is called BitLocker, which you'll probably have to spend $150 and upgrade, because BitLocker is only on the Pro version of Windows, and your computer, unless you specified otherwise, probably came with the home version of Windows. So, yeah. Mac OS, you just have to have at least Mac OS 10.7, I think it is, and Android, it should be there as well. But the one on Mac OS is called File Vault, and the one on Android is just called Encryption. So what you want to do is go to your computer settings, search for the respective program, BitLocker on Windows, File Vault on Mac OS, and Encryption on Android. Turn that option on. Now you're going to want to make a copy of the backup key it generates. rates and store it in a place that won't get lost. You can save it to your Microsoft/Apple/Google account, and then what you can do if you do that is unlock the device using your Microsoft, Apple, Google account. Or you can also save the backup key to a USB stick and then use that USB stick to unlock the encrypted disk if you choose to do it that way. But then make sure not to use that USB stick. Or you can save the encryption key, the backup key, to a save file on your computer, I believe. So that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. This is What's Up 2090, and I'm signing off. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next video.